Here's a little bit of a throwback to the assemblies in primary school. Sitting on this cold wooden floor on a Wednesday morning, singing some absolute tunes. To name a few: Shine Jesus Shine, This Little Light of Mine, Who's Got the Whole World in His Hands, Who Put the Colours in the Rainbow. There's so many I could go through. And singing Little Donkey at Christmas time, what a time. Like, that was an absolute time in our life. Can't forget the apparatus at the back of the hall that was literally never used. Maybe once a month if we were lucky. And your school might have let the year sixes sit at the back on chairs, if you were lucky, or you might have got this dreaded thing. And to make it worse, you had to sit on the bobbly bit, on the edge, not comfortable at all. And then it'd get so full that the class would be sitting on the wooden floor next to the bench in a line, like a wobbly line. And if you were lucky and you behaved yourself at school, you might have got one of these bad boys. But to go get it, you had to crawl over everybody who was sitting on the assembly hall floor. What a game that was. It was literally like an obstacle course. You had to literally climb over everybody. It was just so awkward. And like my school, as well as getting one of these, you might have also got a medal. It was good getting a medal, but you had to go in front of everybody and get it. It was just dead awkward. It was good, but having everybody's eyes on you, it was just a bit awkward, you know what I mean? And you might just be my school, but you might have also won pencil cases with your school's logo on, or felt tips or something like that. I remember at my school, they had rewards, silver, bronze, platinum, diamond and all that stuff. And the rewards got better every time, so bronze would probably just be a certificate, can't say that word, ignore me. Silver would probably be I don't know, a couple of pencils, gold might have been a pencil case. Diamond, platinum might have been a big set of pencils or something like that. Where's this at university or college? Because they need to bring this back. Every time you do an assignment, every time you submit an assignment, you get an award. But the worst thing about this hall was, when you was doing PE, it was also used as the dining area, where you lunchtime, eat your food and stuff like that. So there'd be little pieces of broccoli that get stuck in your toes in PE. It was just so gross. And finally, I don't know if this was just my school, but when you walked into the assembly in the morning, they'd play some weird opera music or something. It was just so awkward, I can't describe it. You was with your class lining up and walking into the assembly hall, and some dead dramatic opera music would start playing. It was so awkward. Can't quite remember exactly what it sounded like, but it was something do do do. I don't know, but you get the gist.